Good evening, I'm Bhagyashree Ghosh and I welcome you all to the channel Unacademy CAT-alyst. If you are new to this channel, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do hit the subscribe button now. This will help you to get notifications whenever I am or any of us are here live. Hi Jyoti, very good evening, welcome. So, today we have a topic. Yes, we have a topic that is MBA job skills for the 21st century. What the 21st century industries want from students. Let me just clarify the discussion for today. Today's discussion will be applicable to almost all the students of all the MBA branches, right? It is not about I am from science stream, I am from commerce stream, this is my MBA field, I want to do an MBA in that. No, 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 no. We are today going to talk about those skills in particular that is going to help any student who is doing his MBA or about to do his or her MBA has to possess. I always tell about something. I always mention about the pizza theory. You might be knowing about it, you might have heard about it. What's that pizza theory? Firstly, though, before getting started, imagine yourself that you reach a restaurant. Let's say you go to Domino's, Pizza Hut, or any other, right? You get two pizzas as an offer. There are two choices. One pizza, let us say this one in my hand. Okay, this one pizza is a simple cheese burst pizza. Simple wala. ठीक? And here is another pizza and it is like full of toppings. It is a cheese burst but it has more toppings to it. Which one will be costly? This one which is just a cheese burst pizza, or this one which is having a lot of toppings of which is your favorite, whatever you may imagine to be. Well, you are exactly right that the pizza which is of less worth is this one which is having less toppings. So which will be, if you have the money, if you have the choice, you will pay more for the pizza having more toppings. That's exactly the point, guys. The toppings here represent your skills. The topping here represents the skills and the ability in any student that will help them to continue and to thrive in the 21st century, because we know that when it's a new beginning, it's 2020, we are on the rise and we are seeing so many changes rapidly. Things are changing suddenly, everything is like some old things are just vanishing very quickly and new things are coming up. So how will we cope up? What will be the future like? We might have not imagined what is happening today. Things were not that way 10 years back. In fact, things were not this way 20 years back. It was a completely different story. So imagine 20 years from now or even 10 years from now. Imagine 2040, imagine 2050. What might be the situation at that case? At that case, all of us, you, me, even we, all of us might be in a very different domain. What we might be doing? Will our skills thrive? Because it's very sure, I'm not going to make you scared, but it's very practical that by the time 30 years after, all the knowledge that you know, that I know, may be redundant. So what is needed? Yes, you might be thinking it exactly correct, that we need to constantly upgrade our skills. That's so for the future. Let's talk about the present. Currently, today, 2020, what can be those skills that every MBA aspirant should have? Because this is something that the job market today demands. The job market should be in, it might be in any sector. Maybe it might be in for the marketing sector, it might be for the human resource sector, it might be for the finance sector. It doesn't matter. What matters is the add-on toppings, not the pizza base. More or less everyone has the same skill set. So if the skill set is same, and if imagine the HR, okay, someone is going to the for a job, there is one job, and for that one job, five people are there. Although we know nowadays the scenario is like for one job even there are hundreds. Let us say for one job there are five people. Four of them possess similar kind of skill set. All of them are from great colleges, all of them possess an MBA degree, they might have some work experience related. Now there might be this one person who gets selected, maybe due to something which others were not having. These are the skills, these are the extra toppings. Some of the extra topping can be what? Some of the extra topping that you should try to develop it now immediately. You should start working on it in it immediately now. We will come on all of these one by one, don't worry. The very first will be the interpersonal skills. What's that? Interpersonal, the way you talk with each other, the way you present yourself, the way you understand everyone, the way you make your decisions will be your interpersonal skills. We call it soft skills. A person who is more logical is always given the first preference, because whenever a change comes, this is the person who acts at the right way. This is the person who will make the right decision. So interpersonal skills, understanding others, understanding what the other might be thinking. You don't need to predict, you just need to understand the personality of other while you are like communicating with someone. Trying to understand the mindset of others and then behave in that way is a good EQ, is a good sign of emotional intelligence. That is what something which we include under the interpersonal skills. This is something that every student must have, and you should start building it, not just building it, start making it better. Next thing is, of course, every student should start working on strategic thinking and decision making. Now you might be thinking in your mind, question might be going, I just thought that this video would have been would be talking about certain skills that I could do. For example, like in my previous video, I took a video on certain certificate courses, and many of you might be thinking about, hey, what kind of courses should I do to upgrade my skills? If this is your question, then let me tell you that you can do any certificate course which will enhance your career prospectus. So there is one thing, the graduation field that you are, okay, that is your area of expertise, and an MBA is making you a manager of something, right? Or you can see things in a way that the field in which you will do or you are doing your MBA is the field where you should make yourself more better at it. So to prove yourself worth, do something that others are not doing. So that will help you to get an edge over others. So this is the topic, this was the certificate course topic that we did before. So the skills, the common skills that will make you uncommon is something that we are discussing today. Of course, the next one will be your communication skills. Now this sounds to be a repeat of the previous two. Previous I said interpersonal skills, then I said that strategic thinking, decision making. What is this communication skill all about? Imagine yourself to be someone, a kind of news reporter. Just kind of imagine, okay, something just happened, you don't know even anything, and just the camera has started. Yo, boom, now you have to speak. What you will do? No, you can't run away. So communication skill is what? Communication skill is like make yourself as 24/7 ready to communicate to what is there in your mind. Just clearly express it. What others is saying, just know, just listen. Communication skills means expressing yourself, understanding others, processing information in the right way, finding a solution. So many things comes under one. Verbal, oral, everywhere. So if written part is okay, a little bit not right, so try to improve on it. Similarly, reading skills are there. So many things comes under one communication skill. Power to express yourself within the right framework, within the right way, and understand everyone, cater to their needs. So many things comes under this. Now some people might say, hey, naturally I am good at it. Good. Some people might say, well, I don't know, I am not completely sure. So during this lockdown period, you may learn about it. Not necessary कि for every single thing you will do a course. You may do a course on it, you may earn a certificate to prove that you know this. But if it is related to certain basic skills, you may or you may not. But your actions will show that you do have the skills or not. That's simple. Of course, everyone needs a leader. Even though leadership skills does not means कि you will direct someone else कि hey, you do this and this. No, leadership skills will also contain a skill that will prove that you are very reliable. Everyone, you are a trustworthy person, credible person you are. That's a leader. A leader is someone who is a great team player, who is highly qualified to coordinate with everyone and It's not just about the post. It's not just ki a manager is going to do that or someone who is being officially designated. You might be thinking that yes, ma'am, I know what a leader is. I have been taught in my graduation that this is the difference between a leader and a manager. Don't teach me this. I know. It's about the way you process yourself, you proceed yourself with everyone else, taking everyone else together and do a task, complete it, achieve the desired goal. This is a kind of person you have to become. You have to prove that you are a reliable person. Assurity has to be there. So these are the basics, minimum basics that every person should have. These are getting the becoming the minimum basics. Again, the question will be same for all of you, the answer will be same for all of you. If you say कि for a particular field what should be my skills, like let us say someone is in the sales and marketing field, what should be your skills specifically? Your specific skill should be the ability to listen to others, should be the ability to communicate your information better, should be the ability of not to make other person wait for a long time, not to make the other person angry, and to be to play with your words in such a way that other person gets convinced and you are like the sale is closed immediately. Closing skill, I'm just giving an example. So area specific, your domain, the where you are doing your MBA, and with those specific skills, if you don't have, just develop it. The sooner you do that, the better you are in the market. Because if it is the case that if something bad happens, you will be the last one, not the first one to lay off, right? So always be higher at your skills. The more you know, the better you show yourself, the better you are in every field, in any field it works. Next one, there in the screen, quick adaptability to change. Quick adaptability to change sounds good, sounds cool, and even it sounds that yes, I know, I can change. Yes, that is true. The youth of the country, na, it can change. But imagine those people who are kind of like old now. I mean, I won't say old, but have a certain age now. They are those who take it like ki, oh, what is this? How this is certain, yesterday it was something else, today it is something else. Guys, whatever the field you are, it's not just about a particular field, it's not just about finance, it's not about a particular field. Anywhere in any field, changes are happening rapidly, and when a change comes, it will not tell you before ki things are going to change. Changes, you may feel ki in one particular day suddenly a change came, and whatever you did, like let us say you were doing something for the past 25 days, you were applying all your hard work in a particular project for the past 25 days, suddenly a change came and just everything gone. You have to be a person, just quickly adapt that and just quickly work on it without getting broken, and just quickly move on, move ahead. This is something, a skill, this is something really in demand. If you can, while you're interviewing upcoming interviews, or you wheresoever you might be now, if you can prove all these skills now, that you do have these, that you have experienced certain circumstances where these skills got, like helped you, that is going to be something good for you, really. I think this is the, we are about to end the session with the very last thing, that if I don't mention it, it won't be full, okay, it won't be justified. Computers, softwares, basic internet is the basic. See, those of you who are actually from the sector involving computers, IT sector, or even non-IT sectors, but even if you are involved with computers, so the words that I have written in the screen, Hannah, is very, it's not the appropriate one for you. For you, there is a complete different word. But the minimum basic that I want to talk about is knowledge of basic softwares that will help you, knowledge of the internet and basic internet and medium. You will say yes, we all know this. So the skill set that I mentioned today, you might know it all today, right? You might know it all, but if any of it you miss, you may miss the game of something in the 21st century. 21st century industry, 21st century job set, okay, the skills that they demand, A person has to be highly communicative, expressful, and know the basics everywhere. Apart from all of these, you should be good at your basics that you know. As I said, the pizza having more skills, having more toppings, is of a higher worth, is of the higher, you know, value. So wherever you will go with more skills, you will be paid better. Last and not the least skill would be, you have to be helping and handy in nature. What's that mean? See, what happens is कि many a times, like, this is person to person, it will vary. Some people like to help, some people say, why would I help, what would I get if I help? But this is not the case. Handy in which case? Handy means whenever your organization needs you, you have to be there. This helping nature, this handy nature, it doesn't means that you will be like all the time yes 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 and like freaking out every time ki, "Arey, there is a lot of work, I am taking more." No, 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 no. You have to be there exactly where you are needed. Why you are doing this? To prove that you are trustworthy, you are credible. Why you will do this? Because you will be in the coming days be given more responsibility with higher position, with higher pay raise. Always think about it. There are two kind of people. One who always do the minimum basic. Okay, I know, I just need to do this now. Okay. And there is someone else. Okay, this is the minimum basic, but what if I do something using my creativity? Wow, even I enjoyed, even everyone praised me. So this is that helping handy nature, not just fulfilling the minimum basic, just doing something extra. It shows how cool you are, how enthusiastic you are with your work, dedicated. Everyone will rely on you, and of course you will always get the career growth. Never ever it will stop. So these are certain few basic skill set that always a student should work on. These are the skill sets that you need, right? So well, that was all about the discussion for today. It was a brief discussion. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was full of insights. If you or your friends, your family members, junior, senior, anyone who is looking to subscribe to an academy, you can give them this referral code written on the screen, bhghosh.yt. It's a valid code that will help them get discounts 10% off in their subscription. Okay, thank you everyone. Very good evening. Have a nice day.